Having fun?
Mm-hmm.
You have a thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do it, or you're just gonna stare at your phone?
Well, you're the one who's supposed to start it, right?
I mean, there's such a thing as greeting our audience.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, now it's you don't give a shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this podcast, which is now known as Breaking Kayfabe. I am your true champion, Zel.
Mm-hmm.
This is the man who claims to be champion, Nel. And we are here to do our predictions for Clash of Champions. This is definitely an interesting card. With all of the rumors going around, a lot of things could happen. But we're going to start with the first match on our list and get this underway because somebody is very disinterested. We have AJ Styles versus Cedric Alexander for the United States Championship. My pick is AJ Styles to retain. I would like to see Cedric win it down the line. I don't think now is the time.
That's it?
Yeah. That's really just it. I don't think it's his time. I'm sorry, do you have more?
No. I thought there was more to it.
No.
I agree. Do you want me to write? I'll write it down, considering you have the stuff up. No. They wrote down as
Styles.
Yep.
That's our next match.
There's 11 matches on this shit.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Mandy and Sonya. Oh my god. I feel like we haven't seen too much of Alexa and Nikki, but then again, they're not doing anything with Alexa and Nikki. I feel like if Mandy and Sonya don't get it, poof. I'm already struggling. Well, as a wild card here, why not? I'm taking the team of Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
Mm-hmm. I am going to be calling the champions retaining in Bliss and Cross. Part of it being that Bliss and Cross, I feel like they want Alexa Bliss to have a big part, and her being the champion, and they've definitely used them a lot more than they use the Iconics.
So far.
On the other side, I think how they ran it on SmackDown left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths, because the bullying thing never goes over well, ever.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of have to win, in my eyes. But our next match, speaking of bullying, we have the big dog, Roman Reigns, versus the big redwood, Eric Rowan.
The big redwood.
It's Roman Reigns. Roman's not going to lose to Eric Rowan. Though I believe Rowan should win this match. If you want to set him as kind of this monster, they're not going to do it, though. It's Roman. It's WWE booking.
I'm going to pick Rowan.
Really?
To win this match. Because of Daniel Bryan. This match is a no disqualification match. Therefore,
Yep.
Roman can lose by stupid. If Roman were to win, this wouldn't be no disqualification. I feel like Dan Bryan's going to show up. Dan Bryan's going to knee Roman in the head. And he's ultimately the one that was behind everything. And Roman gets the victory.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
And I hope that's what it is.
I would like for that to be it.
Yeah,
so
but
Roman
I don't
look
trust.
idiot. But, Reigns over anything.
Reigns over anything. What is next?
Where do you got so many differences? That's how fucked up Clash of Champions is. Becky Lynch versus God damn it.
Who have you got and why?
So tough because of the stupid draft. Do you know when that draft's taking place?
The second week
of October?
After SmackDown goes on Fox. So not the first episode, the second episode.
So after Hell in a Cell.
Yes. Because SmackDown goes on the 4th. So then the draft would happen on the 12th. I'm sorry, the 11th.
Shit.
The 11th of October.
shit. I feel like it's supposed to be Sasha. But because of the same situation as last year, Becky's not losing the title until the video game comes out. I'm going to choose Becky to retain this. Even though it's 50-50.
It is. It really is. And I spent a lot of time on this match. I think this was the hardest match for me to figure out. Because Sasha's coming back red hot.
Mm-hmm.
It would make sense to put the title on her. It absolutely would. And on top of that,
But
who the fuck else is currently on the roster?
I think that this match may end up not going anywhere.
It could. It totally could.
Because of one Ronda Rousey. It's very possible. We've been hearing a lot of name dropping by both Sasha and Becky to Ronda Rousey.
What has Ronda been doing lately? I know she just did something to her finger.
She did. No, that's fully recovered now. Mm-hmm. She did voiceover for World of Warcraft. That's it.
Oh, interesting. She does love that shit though.
She loves video games.
So
I'm a big Becky. As much as it scares me to death.
After everything that I've said,
you're gonna go with? And why?
I am going to actually swerve and pick Sasha.
Wow!
Because personally, I think she should win. And I think it's going to be fucked up if she does win. It's not going to be clean. Bayley might interfere for all we know. It depends on where this match goes on. Mm-hmm. But I feel like Sasha should win. Maybe she'll drop it back to Becky at Hell in a Cell, because Hell in a Cell's before the video game.
Well, the video game comes out in November, right? Or late October?
Late October. Mm-hmm. But I'm going with Sasha, as much as I'm, like, cringing on it.
Because I feel like I feel like Becky could lose it at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Maybe because of Bayley or something. I don't know.
It could be either or.
Yeah.
Next match, for the Intercontinental title, Shinsuke Nakamura, most likely with Sami Zayn versus The Miz. This is another one that's real fucky because of the draft. Because rumors are, just like Becky, Miz is going to end up on SmackDown. There's also another thing where who has the record for the most IC title wins?
Who has the record? Do you know the answer to
Yes.
Should I know this?
I'll give you a hint. He has a little bit of bubbly.
I was gonna say that. For some reason, I was thinking of Dolph Ziggler.
No,
but
I think Dolph's at 5.
I was gonna say Chris.
But it's Christopher Jericho.
How many does he have?
9. Miz would tie it with one more. So for all we know, Miz could win it, drop it, win it again, drop it, and be done. Just so they say he'd have 10. Because they do some
Jericho
shit like that.
Is not like tainting the company.
Yeah.
With a little bit.
They could totally do some shit like that.
Okay.
However,
I'm picking Shinsuke.
I am picking Shinsuke because it makes more sense for him to retain. Mm-hmm. Because this is his first title defense since winning the belt how long ago?
And the fact that Sami Zayn's next to him too.
Yeah, this is the new faction between them. Shinsuke needs to stay strong, so fuck that, you know?
What do we got? New Day versus the Revival. New Day wins. I feel like New Day... I feel like this match ain't going to go anywhere. And it's going to be like a disqualification. And New Day just going to get destroyed. They're going to retain their titles, but it's just going to be... I'm just going to say that New Day retains their title. New Day wins, okay? That's what I'm saying right now. New Day is winning.
I also believe the New Day is winning, but I can see them pulling some fuckery where they put the belts on the Revival, and then that instills some doubt in the Kofi Randy match. Mm-hmm. I could see them using this match as an angle, which I would hate, because if you give these teams the time, they're going to have an amazing fucking match.
See, my angle is that I think New Day could just come up with a victory, and then Revival getting so pissed off with it, and then it brings out Randy, and they just, like, destroy the New Day. And then you're like, oh god, Kofi doesn't have backup. You know?
Yeah, it's possible. But on to the next match. It's a triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Drew Gulak versus my guy, Humberto Carrillo, and Lince Dorado. As much as I love Humberto, as much as I like Lince, Drew Gulak is retaining.
I agree.
Especially with the rumors that 205 is going to be dead soon and be kind of merging with NXT. Out of those 3 men, Drew Gulak is best suited to be the face.
There was a rumor going around that they were going to treat the Cruiserweight title like the X Division title in TNA. Where if someone were to win it, they could cash it in for a World Championship match.
I also
but
feel
it would
like...
be for NXT's world title.
I also feel like NXT is going to 2 hours. However, that means you have 5 titles. Too much. I think you need the main, the mid, the tag, the women's. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
One more, I feel like, is just pushing it over.
Well, I mean, unless they treat it like a 24/7 title, which no one really cares.
What's next on the list?
Kofi versus Randy. As much as I hate to say it, Kofi retains. Just give me the beast already. We know it's coming.
I agree that it's going to be Kofi, but after this, I feel like whoever is next is it.
It's going to be the Brock Lesnar.
And I'm going to be so upset.
Or wait, it might not be that. It could be Kofi retains because of New Day shenanigans, and then they'll get that one final match. It's Kofi versus Randy, Hell in a Cell. No one can enter. And then Kofi beats him again.
Just give us somebody new for Hell in a Cell. But
I'm
then
telling
again,
you, it's gonna
how
be
personal
Orton.
they're making it, like I
It's
can
gonna be
totally see
Orton.
that. I can totally see that. Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. Sethy Boy is retaining.
Okay.
And going to face The Fiend in Hell in a Cell. Because we're only allowed 2 of those now. Stupid.
So I agree that Seth retains. After we are finished with our predictions, I do have a bonus that I'm cashing in on.
Okay.
So, what's the next one? Your phone keeps turning off.
No. Because we keep talking.
Oh God, again? Seth and Braun versus Robert and Dolph. I mean, I feel like
This
for
was...
some reason I feel
This one was another hard one for me. This was like top 3 of hard for me.
Dolph and Rude should win.
Mm-hmm.
However, this is Seth and Braun we're talking about.
Exactly. Who's going to get pinned?
I don't see Braun turning heel, and I don't see Seth turning heel. But what happens?
That's the thing. There could be some accidental shit. But
I could definitely
I'm
see
more
that.
like, who do you pin? If it's Rude and Ziggler, who do they pin? Do they pin the Universal Champion or do they pin Braun fucking Strowman?
As of right now, we need variety with Monday Night Raw. And Paul Heyman, only because of Paul Heyman, super high on bringing back Rude and who he is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he gives 2 shits about Dolph Ziggler. Loves himself some Rude, though. So I think Rude and Ziggler get the victory. How? It has to be the way you said it.
Some fucking...
Braun does his full circle, accidentally knocks out Seth. I don't know. I don't know if that's enough to pin Seth. But I'm going to go with Rude and Ziggy's.
This was tough just because I'm like, I don't know how they're going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
But just because of the same reason you said, Paul E. Dangerously, I agree with Rude and Ziggles.
Okay.
I heard a name for them that I was like, that's awesome. What was it?
Perfectly Glorious.
No, it was like a mashup of their names and it was hilarious. I can't remember. Fuck it.
Bob Ziggles.
No. In the last match on the card, Bayley versus Charlotte Flair. This one was difficult because I'm like, this could end in a no contest. And I am so close to predicting no contest.
Really?
However,
You got a winner?
Bayley retains.
Really?
And we see Sasha and Bayley as champs.
This is a tough one. Only because of how SmackDown ended. Charlotte wasn't Charlotte destroyed?
Charlotte...
Or was that a different episode?
That's a different episode. Charlotte was like Bayley just finished her match, and Charlotte got in the ring. They didn't fight, but Bayley left the ring.
Gotcha. See, if Bayley wins, though, it's like, well, what does that leave for Sasha to do? Because Sasha would have lost.
Well, I picked Sasha to win.
I feel like if Charlotte wins this, at Hell in a Cell, they're going to do a tag team match between all 4 women. Because that was one of the highest viewed things on Raw. Was that 4?
I mean...
And it could be Becky and Charlotte versus Bayley and Sasha for the titles. Whoever wins get the titles.
Their brands respective.
It would be interesting.
It would be.
I just see Bailey winning. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Bailey.
Can she get a new finisher, please?
Apparently she has new ring gear.
Waiting to see that.
Which is just, it's exactly like Sasha Banks.
Oh, God. I don't want to see that.
That's it, right? 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many differences do we have?
1, 2, 3.
And you have a bonus.
I do have a bonus I'm cashing in on.
Mm-hmm.
I may have 2 bonuses to cash in.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you're going to allow one of them. Because one of them seems... Alright, that's probably going to happen. I'm saying that because I picked Seth to win the title, right? To retain the title. I have a bonus that match... That match is like a regular one-on-one match, right?
Yeah. He's thinking here.
See, I think I have Seth retaining the title. At the end of the day, Seth's still going to be champion. My bonus is, however, that Seth nor Braun is going to get pinned because Bray shows up.
So you're not calling the match as a no contest. You're calling
that Seth retains
wins
the title. And then the bonus is that Bray shows up. Or some... The bonus is that match is like...
That match doesn't finish with a pinfall is your bonus. A pinfall or a submission.
Right. That's my bonus.
Okay.
My other bonus was that the Fiend was going to show up. But you might as well just say...
That one's like... already debatable.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I won't use that one.
Yeah, so, Seth wins.
Seth leaves Clash of Champions with a belt. Bonus is that there is no pin or submission. That it ends in, like...
Well, this is what I gotta clear here.
Mm-hmm.
Seth versus Braun.
Mm-hmm.
Seth wins.
Seth wins.
Okay.
Seth retains. Not he wins by pinfall or submission. Seth retains. You understand?
So you're saying Seth retains.
Seth retains. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Seth pins Braun or Seth submits Braun. Seth just retains the belt. That would only have to be a bonus. That's my prediction for that match. Seth retains.
Seth retains?
Seth retains.
There's a whole lot of spectrum in that shit. Whole lot of spectrum.
You have him winning by how? How do you have Seth Rollins winning?
I just said Seth wins.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime we've said that, it's like, oh, there was a DQ. Nope. Thrown out.
Right.
That's why I'm questioning it.
Mm-hmm. How about I make it this way? Seth retains because of Bray. Is that fair? Or is that still...
Is that like is that your match prediction?
I would make that my match prediction. Seth wins because of Bray Wyatt.
Okay.
Seth retains because of Bray Wyatt.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, that's more specific in the aspect. All right.
Okay. So that's my prediction for that match. That Seth Rollins retains because of Bray Wyatt.
Jesus Christ. This card is... There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on.
There's so much going on here. But that's what I like. Because that means it's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm. So I wrote down that Seth retains.
Seth retains via Bray Wyatt.
I just feel like, and I don't want it to happen. I would be so happy if this didn't happen, but at Hell in a Cell, it's going to be a triple threat match. And I just don't want it to happen because that means Bray's not walking out. That means Seth is retaining.
I am already skeptical on Bray Wyatt walking out with the title because I feel like they're going to fuck it up. They always fuck it up with Bray. They give you just enough to be like, yes, finally, and then they fuck it up.
So, what is your punishment?
I mean...
If you have any.
I feel like this is more of a pride thing at this point. You know, I left with this. You just decided to start a whole new thing. Indeed, I'm still champ. Lols.
I am still champ. You know why I'm still champ?
Why are you still champ?
Because I'm the only one on here that never quit. We have one that's a 2-timer. And one who's following the 2-timer.
Following the 2-timer. See,
you've become him.
Here's the difference between me and the 2-timer. I didn't quit because I lost and I didn't want to do a punishment and expected to weasel my way back in. I didn't quit to try to start my own channel and then do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I quit because I felt like that would help somebody step up and elevate this channel, and that didn't happen. So, I was wrong.
Well, to put it in perspective, after you left, one got extremely sick, and the other don't know. So, it's fine. I'm glad that you decided to come back, so that way you can finally say, you know what, I left with this and I'm very sorry. And you're going to... That's not even going to matter anymore, is what I'm trying to say, okay? Mm-hmm. Because if anyone watched, we have another person who's challenging again. Don't know how many times he's going to show up. However... I
think we need to make a quota for that shit or something.
Sounded like, like laryngitis. Like, what is it called? Laryngitis?
Laryngitis.
I don't know. Like I said, he's a schizophrenic fiend.
Demon?
It's demon. I don't really know. But I have to win.
You have to win.
I have to.
Why do you have to win?
Because it's
to
not
prove that I was right about you?
Excuse me?
To prove that I was right when I said you could be the one to steer the ship in the right direction? Because you haven't proven that yet. You haven't.
You're one to talk about proving stuff, mister. Came to show the world. Welcome back. Welcome back. Your very first title defense. Let's see how well this does for you, shall we? Mister, I'm going to run away. That way I can guarantee that I'll hold my belt for at least a month.
Yes, because that's what was on my mind.
While you're sipping on snails.
Sipping on snails. Sipping on fucking wine that I hate. Hate wine. Hate wine. There's no mixed drinks there. It was fucking awful. I was like, what the fuck, man? Give me fucking cocktails. Shit.
Did they not know what the hell you were talking about?
It's not that. They just, like, don't really have the shit for it. Like,
so just have
they
wine.
mostly just like, here's wine. And I'm like, but I want a mixed drink. Here's wine. But wine. Thanks.
Do you have any water? Wine.
Gives me water, snaps fingers. Wine!
Oh,
Do you have anything other than wine?
Water. What? Water down? Wine.
Do you have anything other than wine? Yes, actually we do. What do you have? We have a little bit of the bubbly. Bubbly. You know, like I said, I've never come on here and lied. Everything I said has always been what I meant. And I mean what I say. I didn't leave just to hold on to a fucking title. That's bitch shit.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We have 4 differences now.
And if you do win, I will shake your hand like a man. And I'll say congratulations.
Mm-hmm. And you will apologize. To them. For me.
For you.
For me now.
For you.
Now you're apologizing to me.
Okay, and then, so when I win, you're going to apologize to them about how much of a letdown you are.
Okay. It's not going to happen. Because I have to win.
You have to win. See, people have to do... people have to do a lot of things they feel like they have to do this, they have to do that. But here's the thing. It might just not be in the cards.
I have to win, so.
So this is what I'm going to do, my friend.
I have to win.
This is what I'm going to do.
Go ahead.
Because you, I can see it. Jitter in your leg, chatter in your teeth. You are nervous as all hell.
Oh, hell
and you have no idea
100%.
what to expect come Sunday.
because this is Vince McMahon's pay-per-view.
At the end of the day, when Sunday is all said and done, I still claim to be a champion. So I'm going to look you in the eyes. I'm going to extend my hand to shake your hand as a man. You going to shake my hand? May the best man win.
Okay. We know what that has on this podcast.
Part of me still hopes it's you. Part of me really does.
You just sealed your fate when you said those very, very bad words.
No. I'm going to take your words and just throw them on the ground. So we'll see. Following Sunday, who will be champ? Me. As I still am champ.
Because we already know the answer to that question. The question of may the best man win. It's me. It never.
Last time we faced off, it wasn't you.
Then again. Yeah, you know what? You're right. But this right now, this is legit. This is fair. Not some bitch ass, I'm gonna cash in. And then I'm gonna take the belt and leave.
And how did me cashing in affect you exactly? That just made it a one-on-one. That upped your chances.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
See, this new attitude that I got, that you might want to call it, this me acting like the other one, that you might want to call it, that's not what it is. That's your excuse for me winning. And that's what's going to continue to happen.
Do you realize how you won that belt last? Over a stupid tag team match in which the Revival beat the Usos. That match didn't even matter. That's how you lost the belt. Do you know where our differences lie on now? It lies in the WWE Championship, the Women's Championship, the Women's Tag Team Championship, and Rowan
the
versus
WWE
Rowan.
Championship.
No.
We both picked Kofi.
I'm saying, I said, do you know where our differences lie?
Yeah, you said the WWE Championship. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, I did. Sorry. Yeah. They look the red WWE Championship.
It's alright. We'll see. And that is a wrap.
You bet against the man. Mandy and Sony, which...
I picked Seth Rollins. Oh, the man, not the man's man.
No, not the bitch. The man.
Yeah, I'm betting against her. I feel like some shit's gonna happen.
And you actually picked Roman Reigns, which is exactly why he's gonna lose this time.
Like I said, I'll be happy if he loses.
I'd be happy too, because then we'll get Daniel Bryan versus Roman.
And they'll waste a Hell in a Cell match on it, because we only get
two.
two.
It will be Hell in a Cell match.
We only get two.
Did they say that?
That's what they've been doing. They've only been booking two every year.
So which one gets...
Like, last year it was Jeff and Randy, not AJ and Samoa Joe.
So do you think... So if Roman and Daniel get the Hell in a Cell match...
Then it's definitely not Kofi and Randy.
Wow. It'll be like a last man standing between Kofi and Randy.
It might not even be Randy at that point.
God. Meow. 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 Meow.
Stop.
He's so afraid. He's so afraid of that. Because his worst fear is coming true. It's not losing the belt. It's not losing predictions.
It's SmackDown becoming Raw.
Going to Raw.
It's slowly happening.
It is. Right before his eyes, and there's nothing he can do about it. He just got like one half of the worst announced team ever in Michael Cole.
That'll make me quit again. But I won't come back that time.
Maybe you could work out a deal with the other one and you can do Raw. Because Raw seems like it's going to be the new SmackDown. Quality wrestling.
Christ.
Whereas the other one's going to get Ronda and Brock. And they have Roman. Which you know that next year's WrestleMania, the SmackDown
Roman and Brock.
Will be Roman and Brock.
SmackDown will be in the main event. SmackDown will headline a WrestleMania for the first time since... Oh, God. Since when? Oh, God.
Since ever?
Because 20 was heavyweight. 21 was heavyweight. 22, Cena was on Raw at that point. 23, Cena was on Raw. 24, Edge and Undertaker, did they main event? Who main evented that year?
Batista and Undertaker, did they main event?
They were 23, so Cena and Shawn main evented.
Oh my god.
Where's my phone? Right here. WrestleMania 24. Who the fuck was the main event? It had to be. Because I don't know who else. I don't know who else would have main evented that year. Because that year wasn't that great. WrestleMania 24. Results. Excuse me. Yeah, Undertaker and Edge.
That was the main event?
Yep.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here.
You going by Wikipedia's list?
Yes. Because Wikipedia, once it happens, puts it in order. It was Undertaker and Edge.
So, 24.
24. Well, let's see. It's 25. I have no idea who main evented 25. 25 was Triple H and Randy.
That's Raw.
They were Raw that time. 26. Undertaker and Shawn. That's cross promotion. Doesn't count. 27. Cena and The Miz.
Mm-hmm. 28 was...
28 was
The
Cena and
Rock.
Rock. 29 was Cena and Rock.
30.
DB and
31.
Raw. 31. 31.
Rock and Roll.
Yep, with Seth cashing
It's
in.
always been Raw since then.
Yeah, so that was the last time SmackDown main evented.
Edge and Taker.
Good shit, Edge and Taker. Well.
Or Taker won by submission.
Yep, Hell's Gate.
Triangle hold.
On that note, we will be signing off. We'll see you all post Clash of Champions. And see who is the one true champion. Want to say bye?